Hey there you guys, what's up? Was ist los? Wie geht's? All that good stuff. So today I am going to be talking about some of the weirdest German words that I know. Now, German is kind of a strange language and there are a lot of very weird words, but I tried to pick some of the ones that I found like the most random basically, the ones that I hear and I'm just like, that's so weird. And yeah, basically I thought I would share that with you. Also, for those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Neeva, I'm 25 years old, and I currently live in Germany with my husband Ben. He is German, that's why we live here. And I am learning to speak German, so I am learning lots of new words every single day. And yeah, basically, I thought today I would just go over some of the weirdest German words I know, so if that interests you, keep watching. Alright, so the very first word in my list is one that I actually really love, and it is Ohrwurm. Now this word is really cool because you can perfectly separate it. Ohr is ear, and Wurm is worm, like a worm. If my pronunciation is really terrible, I am very sorry. I just cannot help but have an American accent, so I apologize for that. So basically what this word means is earworm. So what does that mean? It means you have a song stuck in your head. In English, I don't really think we have one specific word to describe this. We would just say, I have a song stuck in my head. But in German, you say you have an earworm. I actually wonder if maybe in the UK, like in British English, if you can say earworm and that's okay. Now that I'm saying it over and over, I feel like I've heard it before in English, but now I'm not 100% sure. So if it is actually normal in some parts of the world, in English-speaking countries, to say earworm, comment below and let me know because I obviously don't know. But at least where I'm from and the English that I grew up around, you say you have a song stuck in your head, you don't say you have an earworm. But it is a very clever thing to say because the idea is like you have a song, like a worm, stuck in your ear, in your head. So it kind of makes sense. But anyways, every time I hear it, I just picture a worm coming out of somebody's ear and it freaks me out. Alright, so the next word on my list is Herbsen Sailor. This is a really weird word because it technically makes sense, but also not really. So this word, if we break it down, we see Herbsen Sailor. So Erbsen are peas, and Sailor is to count. What this word actually translates to, I think the closest translation would be in English is a nitpicker, somebody who's really nitpicky. And basically what this word just means is somebody who is very intense about the little details. So anybody who's really intense about small details and little nitpicky things, it's an Herbsen Sailor. A very strange word, but actually makes sense, I think. Okay, next up on my list is Fremdschämen. So this is a word that I really love because it really perfectly describes a feeling, basically. This word is a little bit difficult to break down literally like I did before, but essentially fremd, it actually translates to be sort of like strange or foreign, and schämen is like to be ashamed, like it sounds. So it doesn't really go together to be literally correct exactly, but basically what this word means is secondhand embarrassment. So like if you're sitting with somebody and they do something really embarrassing, you can have like Fremdschämen, like you're embarrassed for that person, basically. I think that's basically how it makes sense in English. I'm not sure if this is actually correct, so if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments, but I sort of think of this word as like if you're watching something that is really cringy, like really cringe-worthy, like you're embarrassed watching it, you know, you're getting embarrassed for the character in the TV show or the situation that's occurring over here, basically. At least that's how I think of this word and that's how I use it, but maybe I'm wrong, so let me know if I'm wrong. Alright, so next up I have Schmuck. Now Schmuck in German means jewelry, but in English it means something very different. Now, not every American will know this word actually because this word is Yiddish, technically. So because I'm Jewish and I come from a big Jewish family, Yiddish words are really normal in my life, in my family, but for all Americans, it's not the same. That being said, if you've ever watched like an Adam Sandler movie, you've probably heard the word schmuck before because it gets used quite a lot when we're watching like East Coast themed TV shows. Like I'm pretty sure in How I Met Your Mother, somebody would call somebody a schmuck and it's pretty normal. But if you don't know what this word means, in English, a schmuck is basically a stupid person. So if you're saying, oh, what a schmuck, you're like, oh, what a dummy, basically. But in German, it means jewelry, Schmuck. You say it a little bit different, but it's basically the same word. Okay, so next up I have Nasenbein. This one is pretty cool and translates very, very well. So basically, Nasen, Bein. So Nasen is your nose and Bein is a leg. So when we put them together, it means nose leg, which doesn't really make sense. But what this word means in English is the bridge of your nose. So basically what you're saying, instead of the bridge of your nose, is the leg of your nose, which makes perfect sense. But sounds very, very weird to be talking about your, like, nose leg. Very weird. And last up on my list, I have Zungenbrecher. Zungenbrecher is a pretty fun word because in German it means tongue twister. So Zungenbrecher, let's break it apart. We see Zungen, which is tongue, and Brecher, which is to break. So we're talking about tongue breaking, which translates to English actually as a tongue twister. Which makes perfect sense because when you say a tongue twister, you're breaking your tongue to say it, you know? So it's a tongue breaker in German, Zungenbrecher. Alright, anyways you guys, that is all of the weird German words I have for you today. If you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button and let me know. And comment below your favorite weird German words because I always read the comments and I would love to learn some new strange words. I am wishing you guys all the best. I hope you guys are doing okay and enjoying our transition into the winter time. That's all for me in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!